the seeds of the most important information we have for our country the way they do in dictatorships, by cutting access to the press, to the White House and to the Pentagon, based on what questions they might ask. This is not America. This is not freedom of the press. We're here to defend the freedom of speech, where people that are here legally, including people that are here legally, as well as Americans, where they might say something in an event like this, they might say something online, or they might say something in an op-ed in a school newspaper, and as a result have their visa revoked or the threat of deportation. That is not America. That's why we're here, to fight for the freedom of speech. We're here to fight for the freedom of association, to gather the way we are here today, so that we can gather freely and joyously without the fear of a military intrusion coming in here, interceding in civilian events. That's what we're fighting for. Freedom of association. We're fighting for the freedom of free elections in our country at a time when the Supreme Court and the Congress are doing everything they can, even at the local level with election people, to strip away our voting rights right here in our country. And at the same time, have a president that pardoned or gave clemency to over 1,600 people through violence and insurgency who tried to stop the fair and free elections of our country. We're fighting for the rule of law, the centerpiece of any democracy. They're attacking judges, threatening their families. They're firing prosecutors for doing their job and firing them for refusing to do things that are illegal. We're fighting for a rule of law where people just walking down the sidewalk here in our country get whisked away by people in mass, thrown into a van, and get threatened to be put out of the country within 24 hours without due process of law. We're here to defend the rule of law. We're here to defend due process. We're here to defend our brothers and sisters who walk in fear, whose children are afraid to go to school or a house of worship. We're here for you. We're here to defend America. That is what America is about. We're here